All right, I'm walking around the vehicle, assessing the damage, which we got a dented up fender. Front bumper's just destroyed. So now I'm applying clear coat to the bumper and to both fenders. We had to go to Nash, Texas and get some parts so we can repair this 2005 Chevy Impala. My homeboy getting ready to sell it, so we had to put it back together, make it look right. Don't know what he's asking for just yet. I'll give y'all a description of that later on, final video. But right now, like I said, I'm applying the second coat of clear. I didn't get a chance to film the first coat. My cameraman was outside doing some more stuff. But this is the second coat of clear I'm applying now. And I gotta tell y'all, that paint gun is a HLVP by Spectrum from Harbor Freight. And as y'all can see, it's got a hell of a paint. It's laying down that clear. And for a $29 gun, it's actually pretty good. I also have two more new guns I have to go review on. Those will be in a later video. I got a bubble Chevy coming up I gotta do, so I'll do a review with those guns with it. But as you can see, that Spectrum right there, yeah, it's putting out fade. The clear coat is just laying off. It's laying off. I wish y'all could see how that clear coat just melt off into that panel. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That's my passion. I love the paint coat. As a matter of fact, that clear coat is made by Omni. You can get it here in Magnolia at Bumper to Bumper. It's a pretty good clear coat. Pretty good clear coat. I ain't had no trouble with it yet. But they do make a more expensive version of it. PPG, I think it is. But yeah, for like $55, that's a pretty good clear coat. I've used it basically since I've been painting since 2008. There is some more on the market that I've used from Finish Master in Texarkana, called Euro Clear. He does a good job. He's got a pretty good ratio mix too. But sometimes some people they do a 3-to-1 ratio mix. But I don't like to add a lot of reducer to mine. I like it to just melt on. So that's what I'm used to. And if you're doing this kind of work at home, make sure you wear your proper PPE, a respirator, mask or something. Don't inhale those fumes. They're not good in the long run, I promise you. See how I switch to my left hand? Man, make sure you can paint with both your hands. My dominant hand is my right, but in some situations, I gotta use my left, so I always practice with my left too. Yeah, that clear coat, man. I'm laying it on. Shout out to my good friend, Trigger Man, Sprayway Custom, True Grit. Hey, those guys doing it big. Y'all go to the channel, subscribe, man. Check those guys out. I've been watching a lot of their videos, been getting a bunch of different tips from those guys. Hey, they're the truth, man. They're the truth. And also Underground Paint King. Yeah, he's tight too. Shout out to him. Boy. Trying to get this thing together, man, so we can get it sold and gone. It's tax season, so I know somebody need a good car. And it's a dang good car. Like I said, the previous owner had a little accident. I think he tried to jump a railroad track or some shit. I don't know. But he messed that front end up. And like I said, we done getting it back together. We putting it back together. We had to go find the parts. We finally got checked. We called everywhere. We called Little Rock, Shreveport, and we wasn't even thinking about Nash, Texas. But made a call over there, and boom, they had exactly what we needed. So we went over there and got them. Now I'm painting them up. We're gonna put them on the next day, I think. And they'll be dry by then. We had a couple of days with 70-some degree weather, so yeah, it'll be good and dry for the next day to put on. I always look over the pound, man. I always search for a dry spot because you can't get those when you're doing clear coat. Try to keep a wet edge. Try to keep a wet edge. Yeah, I'm just checking it out right now. Looking over it, make sure everything's cool. I don't want to let nothing go. It's dry. I want everything wet. Oh yeah, right there. I think some water came out the my air tank. I got to drain it. So I'm just blowing the water off the panel. Yeah. It came out pretty decent. It came out real decent, matter of fact. I mean, we didn't put no whole bunch of work into the vehicle because we just trying to sell it to somebody that needing a good car while it's tax season. So it ain't like we put a whole lot of body work into it, but yeah. So I'm getting ready to clean my gun out now. Now he's gonna give y'all the overall view of the bumper and the fender, and then we'll be getting ready to put it on the next day. Woo-wee! Tell me that joke ain't wet. Tell me that joke ain't wet. Wet! Man, I love what I do. I love what I do. Oh, yeah, she wet. Like I said, the Omni clear coat, it's a pretty good clear coat for the price you pay. I mean, you know, a lot of folks use Finisher One, and I think my guy Trigger, he used that Amtech. I'm about to try that too. Because the way he laid it down, oh man, it's flawless. It's flawless. You get a chance to try that too. And I've been with this Omni man for years. So that's the next day. We putting it back together. Yeah. We putting it back together, y'all. Trying to get her out of there. Yeah. Looking good. I wish the sun was out. It's been kind of rainy. Yeah.